Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Slash Camp. Almirmeow here, and I know it's been a while since I've done a Slash Camp video. I still have been doing the podcast, but I haven't really had much personal time that I could put up a video like this, and I take that back. I have had the time to do it. I have just been doing other things with that time, and as of right now, I've been watching a crap ton of anime, and I've not been playing ESO as much. I did start getting another guild formed instead of the Dragon Tears, and it's called a Crimson Eclipse, and essentially what it is a guild for those people who wanted to be part of Dragon Tears who were vampires and werewolves, because it doesn't go well with the theme of what Dragon Tears was, which, keep in mind, is a role-playing guild within Elder Scrolls Online. So what ended up happening was a lot of people that wanted to play vampires and werewolves couldn't, and then I was just like, well, this is absurd, flip table, and was just like, I'm going to go make my other guild. And it's been rough so far, but it should be launching. I have the website that I'm working on with Tashira and Scorm, and we have a couple people in the background that are helping out as well, but they kind of want to keep their names out of it, so due respect, I'm going to keep their names out of it. But yeah, so we've been pretty much working together and getting stuff going and established and getting this guild formed, so it's where I've been spending a lot of my time right now. And if you're wondering what I'm wearing, it's called a Kigurumi. Essentially, it's a giant onesie that is of an animal-esque thing. Obviously, this is a fox. I have a tail. I'm not sure if you can really see it, but there's a tail attached to this as well. A good friend of mine bought me one of these. This is my first one that I've actually owned. I've been looking at them for quite some time, but never got around to actually being able to purchase one. And it was either this or a black cat one, and the black cat does fit me, cause, well, cat, black, blah, nah. So it was just a toss-up, but between the two of them, this one actually looked much better than the black cat one. Eventually I might get the black cat one as well, but that's not gonna be for later on down the road. So yeah, back on topic. As for other things than ESO, like I said, I've been watching a crap ton of anime, and that list consists of this right here. This is my giant list of anime that I've been pretty much watching. The first 3 I completed, the rest of them are still ongoing, and I've been checking out a couple odds and ends during waiting for those shows to catch up for the week. I'd like to start doing Slash Otaku a little bit more, and it's just getting myself pumped and motivated to do things other than just sitting there watching anime is kind of difficult right now. I've been feeling a little under the weather, and I can't really quite figure out why. I've been going to bed randomly, super randomly, sleeping for long hours. I get up and I'm just tired, and I have no energy to do anything, no motivation to do anything, so it's just been blah. So, thankfully, I pretty much got off my ass and did this one. Yay! But I really hate the fact that I constantly am oh, by the way, this is another Slash Camp episode, and sorry for the wait. It's just yep. Sorry, guys. But there's nothing new about it. Another thing that's coming up, actually, next week, I think it is at this point, next week? Yes, next week. I will be going to Florida to see my mommy, and I'll be there from the 23rd to the 29th, and so that means next week we won't have a podcast. Sad, because that would be the week that Cardinal came back. Double sad. So then we probably won't have him for another 2 weeks after that. Triple sad. But, yeah. So, it was the one time that I was yeah, I'm gonna plan to travel. I'll go to Florida, go see my mom for a week and hang out. I'm waiting to see what we do, whether I just vegetate on the couch and have like a visit with her, or whether we actually go do something. Usually our default plans is like go to Disney or something, but we'll see. We'll see what happens this trip down. Other than that, you can see my location changed. I cleaned up my computer room. My desk is no longer against the opposite of the Assassin's Creed wall. The Assassin's Creed wall is now over there, so... My squeaky chair. Yes, my chair has gotten more squeaky. It's really annoying. I don't know why. Don't know why. And I'm slightly at an angle, which is hilarious. I thought this was like super funny because when I sat down at my desk, I'm like sitting there and I'm like, there's something wrong. Something feels off. And when I sat down and I looked at it, I'm like, man, the room is slanted downwards. I'm like, I didn't notice it being on the opposite side because I was kind of like looking uphill, I guess it would be considered. Now I'm like on that sideways, I'm like, I can totally tell like it's lopsided. I'm like, no. But I like this better than the original setup. It makes the room look much bigger and less cluttered, and it's awesome. But yeah, so I'm gonna see what I can do tonight. Start watching another anime. I want to say it's like BRYNHI. It's something weird. It's interesting, but it's like in the darkness, and the one thing that sucks is like I watch these animes and I can't ever pronounce their titles all that well. I'm like, no. So many people can just like rattle off the Japanese titles, and I'm like, I have no idea which anime you're talking about. I'm sorry. But yeah, I've been watching that, catching up on that. Girl who long childhood friend named Kurono Neko, and yeah, it's interesting. Something about aliens, and then she's claiming she's a witch in like the second episode. I don't know. I'm waiting to see what happens. I'm gonna hopefully, like you said, go through here and do like a /otaku of like all of these while they're still like fresh in my memory. I just finished another today. Interesting anime. Very interesting. I won't go into further detail, but I will. If you see like 8 episodes of me sitting here in the Kigurumi, then you know why. Because I was just like, I'm just gonna do episode after episode after episode after episode. So, yeah. I won my first chess match today versus Scorm. The two of us will randomly play chess, and there's like multi-chess online or something like that. And it sets up a random table, and you can play with whoever, or you can like send someone the link, and then you play with them. And we've been like off and on playing chess, and I'm like, I'm no good at this. I haven't played chess in forever, and he kept just like stomping me, and was like, that's a horrible move. You just made a mistake here, and you made a mistake here. And I was like, really? So, it was actually funny because today I stumbled across, like, videos on YouTube that were, like, chess matches, and I'm like, something told me that I need to play chess today, which has been hilarious because I won my first chess match with him today, which was good. I felt super proud of myself. Woot woot. But yeah, other than that, like I said, been watching crap ton of anime, started this new guild, and that's pretty much how my weeks have been, over and over, working on the weekends, coming home, doing this, doing that. I did see X-Men Days of Future Past last night, which was really good. It was super good, super amazing, super amazing. I think it's actually, to me, like, the best X-Men movie that has been made so far. Because they kind of essentially went, you know those first 3 movies, X-Men, X2, and Last Stand? Yeah, we're just gonna X-nay them, and we're just gonna be like, I'm sorry guys, but we're gonna rewrite this, and the best part about it, it's all canon. Like, it's a plot of the comics, like, it happened. And instead of, like, Wolverine going back in the past, it was actually supposed to be, like, Kitty that goes back in the past, but that didn't kind of work. But yeah. Other than that, it was really, really well done. Really good. Super amazing. I can't give it enough praise. I'm just like, bow down. Totally awesome. So yes, if you haven't seen it, you need to go see it before it leaves theaters. I didn't realize that it had already been out forever. Like, time just, like, completely went out the window. Like, it's already, like, the middle of June, and I'm like, what? Last thing I remember, it just turned June. I'm like, so my days are so meh, clustered and weird and lacking of time, and yeah. So yeah, other than that, other than minus, like, feeling under the weather a little, I've been doing good. And, like I said, check out for those Slash Otaku videos. I'll probably actually end up making, like, 1 or 2 of them tonight, seeing that I feel like ranting about them, and while they're still, like, right here. So, I'm going to go ahead and get to that, and I shall see you guys later. Bye-bye!